Hey, and we're live. Good morning.
Good morning, Dave. How you doing today? Other
Surviving.
than you're sleepy,
What's that? Yeah,
other than your lack of sleep, hockey, hullabaloo.
good. We lost our first playoff game 3-2. And it was one of those games where we really outplayed them the whole game, but just ended up losing, you know?
Lovely.
Yeah. Painful loss,
Yeah,
but
had a pretty bullish morning so far.
yeah.
2 minutes until the open, and
Up, up, and up.
I'm really not mad about it. I'd like this to continue.
Chintan, hello, good morning.
So far for the morning, I'm up on 3 accounts.
Nice.
Not a whole hell of a lot, but I'm green, so
It's a start.
it's a good start to a Monday. There's a bunch of orders on ES up above where we're at. It's playing with a point of control. Earlier, we inverted a bearish fair value gap.
That's always good.
News is kind of light right now.
Well, there we go. We got the bell, right? Yes. VWAPs.
And big dump,
Get your
big
VWAPs.
dump on ES.
Yeah.
Not too worried about that.
No.
Let it go for a few.
My plan for today is long pullbacks, not financial advice. Yeah, hey Darren. A lone
And
wolf.
Darren,
Good morning.
I'm with you on that one. I'm feeling
Yeah.
kind of bullish today.
And good morning.
Fair value.
Sorry.
Get another fair value gap down at 64.53.
Yes, sir. Well, that was short-lived.
Mm-hmm. And I'm in a long right now.
Nice job. There you go. Well, we do have two bearish fair value gaps above, so those can be definitely a draw on liquidity. It's one. We have a 1 hour gap up at 23,580, which is the middle of the gap on NQ, and then also another one at 23,657, which is right at the value area high. So there's room up into the value area high here. Oh, geez. We have a daily fair value gap above, actually, that lines up exactly with value area high. That's interesting.
Bullish or bearish? Bearish, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that would be a bearish one. And the halfway point is literally value area high. So no trading for the first 15 minutes, correct? Hey, Tim. Yeah, I mean, that's a good rule. We often use that rule, but on occasion we have been known to break it once in a while.
Depends on the pre-market, the news, how many orders are on the book.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of discretion that goes into any trade before that opening range is set. Tim, I read your message about your risk management stuff. If you want to, today we can go over a little bit of it. Wow, I got stopped out on that one.
Yeah, it turned around there real quick, eh?
Didn't even cover my my costs and commissions. I'm down $3.22.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's on 2 accounts, man. That's like
Sheesh.
that's a small coffee at Starbunkles.
Is that your uncle?
Starbunkles?
Yeah.
Could be. Oh,
Your uncle's?
look at this ES drop.
Yeah, YM's pulling back, NQ's pulling back, ES pulling back here. So I guess well maybe we're going to end up getting a bit of a pullback here before we see some longs. Hey, there's Angia. Good morning.
I think it's going to hit midnight price.
Could do that, eh? Good morning. Used to have a Mustang 5.0. Fits the profile. The hawk flies. Good morning.
Let's stick to actual horses. Never really been all that into cars.
No.
Motorcycles? Absolutely.
And you have a truck in Costa Rica, right?
Yeah.
Tim said, I read your response on Discord. I'm his uncle. So I guess you're Nick's uncle? Is that what you're saying?
Didn't realize I had any of those left.
And to top it off, he's a big axe carrying lumberjack with a plaid jacket. Your camera's still black.
My camera's still black.
Yeah.
Shut the front
Oh,
door.
there we go. Boom. Nick's in the house.
Weird. I don't know why that happened.
Yeah, so first playoff game in the bag for hockey, but it was a loss. We've had too many losses lately, actually. It's been a string of losses, even though we really outplayed them yesterday.
I mean, did you really, though, if you lost?
Well, we outplayed them. They just
I'm
got
kidding.
lucky goals, you know?
I met somebody who had a bronze medal in the Olympics. I said, oh, so you lost.
Yeah. Economic Pulse, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Weird. My view counter shows 0.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on with the YouTube, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's the word on the street.
Interesting.
And on the street, I mean from Zach.
Yeah, because like my, if on the StreamYard it shows 0. So no X, no YouTube. Yeah, it shows 1 watching now in the stream only. Interesting.
Sorry, buddy, I got nothing for you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm up about 300, 400 in this ES short.
Oh, nice.
Took it off the point of control. I got a take profit sitting at midnight price.
Oh, wow. You in about like maybe 6 micros?
24.
24. Each count or across both?
Oh, no, 12 per account, not 2 accounts. Gotcha. Sorry. Coming down toward Asia high right now. Gonna lock in $400.
Nice job.
Still got orders coming on below us. Not hating this trade.
No doubt. Looking real nice.
Locking in 500.
We got about 3 minutes here till the opening range is set. Pretty strong
bit of bounce.
gate.
A little bit of a bounce there off the Asia high. I'm cutting it. I'll take my $650 trade.
Very nice. Times 2.
Times 2.
Nice.
Watch, it's just gonna rocket down now that I got out of it.
That's how it works usually.
Yeah, usually.
Let's see. It might just bounce too, though. So
somebody just felled a tree behind me.
no way, really?
Yeah, I could hear a chainsaw going, and then the crash of what sounded like a very large tree hitting the ground. No, you were right. There's your bounce. Thanks, Dave.
No problem. Well, at least you locked in some good monies. Taking a look at the book map here, we do have orders below 23,375 on NQ and some above at 412.
Oil's going back up. Sitting at 102.55 right now.
Starting to print a green candle here on the new 5. That didn't last long. Got me quickies this morning, 189 on NQ. Hey, there's Johan. Good morning, Johan.
Good morning.
So I guess if we could get an inverted bearish fair value gap, it would be nice if we're looking for. I'm still thinking longs at some point. I don't know where this pullback's going to end. But
value area low is at 423 on ES. But we just went through Asia high again. This time with a little bit more gusto.
Yeah, I see that.
Another little pullback on ES.
A little bit of buyers stepping in here. Not much.
2 minutes past the opening range, and everything looks like it's in a downtrend.
Yeah.
So
Red Hawk Flies, 15-minute red candle is grande, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've been on an uptrend all for quite some time here. Basically all pre-market.
ES coming down towards previous day's VWAP. I'm in another short, just locked in $40.
Nice.
Switched accounts. I'm in a cash account now.
All right.
Little, well, stop me out for $50. All right, I'll take it.
All right. Yeah. $50. $50. Hey, there's Kaylin also. Good morning, Kaylin. And Tim saying good morning to Johan. There we go. Value area low on NQ. Coming up to the previous day VWAP there also. Or sorry, overnight VWAP. My bad.
Yeah, it's seeing a little bit of resistance at that VWAP. Still looking really bearish to me right now.
Yeah. Bookmap for NQ has basically only orders below. Nothing really showing above. Nothing serious above anyways. Found a little bit of support there at the 23,350 area on NQ, which is basically value area low.
Just found a little support at 64.2550 on ES.
Tim's short 64.3150 one contract. 64.31.
Nice. Yeah, I want to see what it does with this VWAP. I'm still in a short, but I may be cutting out of it here quickly. We got some orders up above us at 64.55, 64.50. But looking at this trend, not thinking it's
not going to be a very huge pullback, I don't think. We'll see. Be nice to get up to previous day VWAP and then find a rejection entry sort of there.
got a high volume node sitting at 64.3875. Hell of a lot of faith that it's going to get up there, but but it might.
All of them printing a small green candle at the moment. You're long off low day VWAP on ES, Darren. Well, hey, that's currently working for you, it looks like. Are you on the 1 minute chart? Stop TP entry bot to get stopped. I'm not sure. Kind of confused by that message, but
I'm confused by everything most days. So welcome to my world. A little push through VWAP here on ES.
bit of an indecision candle there.
Yeah, I'm just locking in $50 in profit here. If it rips down, I'll be happy. If it starts to go against me, I'm covered.
Mm-hmm. Kind of ate up those orders now on NQ 23, 325.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Locked in 200 on ES and silver. Johan, good job. Welcome back.
All right.
It's a great start to the day. Maybe just lock it out. Not financial advice. I mean, that's your call, obviously. I guess I'll be waiting for a pullback here still for an entry. I guess kind of looking back, that was the 645 candle. Would have been our cleanest entry so far.
Well, this trade's going exactly where I wanted it to.
You're still in that guy?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a take profit down at 63.25.
Nice.
I did just lock in 200 in profit, so there's that. We're hitting the end of that 70% off the high volume node, though, at 64.13.25. It's about the 70% range. So depending on what this 5-minute candle does, I may close it out manually. If it goes below 64.13.25, I'm going to hold it. If it rejects off it and comes back up to previous day's VWAP, I'm out.
It's not easy to trade on a laptop. You can't see a thing, Johan says. Yeah, welcome to Nick's world.
Yeah, right.
I don't know how you do it.
Well, I got my desktop now.
Oh, you do? Nice. Awesome.
Yeah, I do have my desktop now, so that's handy. All right, 250 bucks on that.
That's very nice.
Just about came up to that bearish fair value gap on ES at 64.25.50. It's not a very strong one, but with this downtrend, I'm not going to ignore it.
Getting a little bit of a bounce here. Now we can possibly look for a short here. Look for some weakness.
A little rejection off a previous day's VWAP.
Yeah. Darren got a scalp long on 1 micro. And Tim stopped out on his ES up $60 with one contract. Very nice trade. Very nice. So now we have orders above here, 23,350 on NQ, and then we have still have a cluster down at 23,262.
Yeah, we got 117 orders at 64.35 on ES.
Big rejection there off the overnight VWAP.
Mm-hmm.
Sellers still in control here, guys. And those
Yeah,
orders above that 23,350 came off right then. So those guys obviously had those orders there. We're looking for it to bounce up and then just kind of probably marketed those in.
Yeah, my short at VWAP, or the previous day's VWAP. 60. What the hell is my answer here? Oh, it wasn't as good as I thought. 64, 24, 25 is where I entered. It's looking like it wants to go down.
Yeah, trying to, but it's finding support at the midnight open price there, or for NQ anyways.
On the 1 minute, we got wow. Higher highs and lower highs and lower lows. So I'm still comfortable with this short. In the short term.
In the short term, yeah. Especially if we keep holding that overnight VWAP.
Come on, ES, push down for me.
Do me a solid, ES. Looking at
Yeah.
short 64.36, Darren said, on ES.
Darren did a short where?
He's looking to short 64.36.
Oh, I see what you're looking at. Sneaky devil. Get another minute for this 5-minute candle to close.
35
Close
seconds.
right corner.
Smart commentary channel. Appreciated. I don't know if that was a joke, the hawk flies, because coming from you.
I think he just gave us a left-handed compliment.
Right up to value area low here on this bounce. The New York VWAP's a little bit above here.
Somebody was looking at a short at VWAP. Getting a lot of selling volume right now.
I took a 2 micro short here on that candle. We kind of rejected almost at the VWAP. My entry wasn't that good. It kind of jumped down right as I hit the entry button. Maybe the bulls are starting to step in here.
Maybe.
This bounces much more. I'm gonna have to cut this guy.
Yeah, I just closed mine for $30. I had added into it, so my mistake. I shouldn't have done that.
Johan locked in another 150 on silver. Nice.
Wow.
JP, Angia, or do you mean JD? JP is going to talk very soon. JP or JD? Are you talking about JD Vance, the vice president? Or Jerome Powell, JP? No, Jerome Powell is gone, isn't he? No, not yet. I thought they replaced him. Powell, gotcha.
We got orders coming on up above the current price.
Yeah,
ES is at 64.3425. We got orders up at 64.48, 145 of them. See if we reject off of VWAP. Playing around with previous days VWAP now.
Yeah. Got the pullback to my entry, but now it's stalling out. So I'm like thinking, do I just cut it here now that I'm break even, or not?
You're on NQ, correct?
No, I'm on ES.
Oh.
Yeah, I switched back to ES here.
Looking at the pre-market, ES just seemed easier to trade today.
Mm-hmm. Well, if this candle flips green, it'll stop me out. So I brought my stop down, risking about 60 to 70-ish here now.
Got no orders up above us right now on ES. Not on the minis anyway. It's looking a little bit dark.
Yeah, we keep finding support at 64.25 area. Can't seem right where my entry is, of course. Can't seem to get past it. Not more than a couple of ticks, anyways. 1 point, maybe.
Hey, that value area low, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And Lone Wolf is short MCL.
All right.
ES on lower day VWAP as support for now. Darren?
Trading oil today might be a Smart thing to do. Just make sure you have the news on.
Yeah. Not that you'll get a chance to read the news before the candle freaking react, but
I'm not on that text chain. Hey, I'm about to make a tweet. Go long oil now.
everybody.
All right, there's a good push through VWAP.
Finally took low day view up there.
I'm gonna lock in 150 bucks.
And I'm locking in break even here. Don't want to be in this if it decides to pop back up here now. Come on. Don't stop me though. I want to see us hit that overnight view up. Looks like I'm going to get stopped though. Yeah.
Come on now.
Small winner. Half tempted to long it now off of this. But I'm going to not do any trades for the minute.
Don't get crazy now.
Just held that low day view up again nicely. Come on, yes, don't do that to me. Go ahead.
Should all be paying attention to what oil's doing today.
Yeah, it was bullish out of the gate, then did a bit of a pullback here and put in one green candle, and now it's pulling back again.
It's my short scalp. Took 50 bucks on that.
Very nice.
Excuse me. Oil's fooling around with a fair value gap right now. Dave's got his old-timey typewriter.
Yeah, so I'm trying to I got that account from Aqua Futures, and I got the same problem that I was having with Apex. When you go to sign up everything, it says zip code, which we have postal codes in Canada, and I try to type it in there even though it says Canada and British Columbia, and it keeps telling me your zip code does not match your selected state. It's like, well, it's not a zip code and it's not a state, so how do I get past this?
Help desk.
What the heck? Yep. That's the first time we touched the overnight VWAP since we left it in pre-market.
Oh, excuse me. Wow, NQ and ES are identical right now. The problem is this trend is kind of mixed, so overnight steadily going up. New York open straight down.
Mm-hmm.
But it's seeing all these little support levels, so
And a little bit of volatility right here. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Let's see here. Lone Wolf added one to the short. That was on the MCL, I think. And Economic Pulse said he's long crude 5-minute candle. Anja said, I'm doing pretty great this month. I might not trade today and tomorrow and see how it goes on Wednesday. And Johan said, I'm staying at my dad's for a while. I can't wait to get to my monitor. I hate my laptop screen. It's way too small, right? It definitely feels different. I'm glad to hear that you took yours with you there, Nick.
Yeah, I had to bring my desktop down with me because, trading off a laptop for 9 months was loads of fun.
Yeah.
And by loads of fun, I mean no fun at all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start looking at crude shorts right now.
In the cash cow?
Yeah. Duh.
Yeah, it's breaking out to the downside, sort of. Finding a little bit of support in this 101 area, 101.70.
I just put in my short.
Nice.
Small trade, 8 micros, short crude.
Nice. Jerome Powell talks in a minute. Should be interesting.
It's always interesting when Jerome Powell talks. Actually, I don't know if interesting is the right word, but
Initial balance just set. So midnight open is basically our initial balance low.
when's Jerome gonna start running his yaw?
Said something like in 1 minute or so. The feed's live on Financial Juice. So if you're short crude, does that mean that NQ is going to pop here? Go up a bit?
I hope so.
Printing green candles here.
Looks like crude might be staying below $102 for a little bit, so not a great price for crude when it comes to, you know, the entire world.
Yeah.
But
Tradeify is going to have a big announcement tomorrow. They might do a flash sale as well. Thanks, Andrea.
who is this?
Andrea mentioned that.
Mentioned what? I didn't catch the...
Oh, sorry. The Tradeify is doing an announcement tomorrow. They might have a flash sale.
Oh, they have new account types coming out tomorrow.
Nice.
You know, the shit they said they'd never do.
Yeah. Which is what, straight to funded or something?
Yeah, they're doing I believe they're doing the straight to funded end of day drawdown.
Got to keep up with the times.
You got to keep up with all the prop firms that are taking their business.
Yeah. I used Tradify a long time ago. That was actually the very first accounts that I got, but I haven't been trading Tradify since then, so I don't really use them.
Yeah, my very first payouts from Tradify. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, Top Step. My first payouts. I think Tradify was my second prop firm that I took payouts from.
Yeah, the ASFX guys were pretty into Tradify in the early days of well, about a year ago, anyways.
Yeah, then something happened and somebody got butt hurt and things were said and
Switch it
stuff
up.
happened. I don't know. Not my business. I don't care. Remember, folks, stay out of the prop firm drama nonsense.
Right. First payout was Top Step and TS banned Hong Kong before, so I used Tradify instead, and now I'm using Tradify. Gotcha. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not liking this price action so far.
Nope.
Just kind of ranging at the moment. After I missed the whole push lower.
Well, Jerome's speaking right now, so that's reason enough to stay flat if you're not already in a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Got crude toying with VWAP now. And pushing through it a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Johan. I thought that Powell was out, but I guess not yet.
He is, but he's finishing out his term.
Gotcha. Do Tradeify have monthly fees? I think so. If you're in an eval account, I think that they're renewing fees, right?
Yeah, if it's an eval account, there's going to be monthly fees. You can do a straight to funded though. It's like MNQ is going to start pushing down a little.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
My MNQ short in at 316.75, just 5 micros.
I'm in NQ short here also on 1 micro. 23,311.
You got in just after me.
Yeah, I was like, clicked it right as you said that.
Locking in 100.
All right, I got stopped out there, so I'm up $50 there in that trade.
I'm going to leave my stop right where it is, and it looks like it looks starting another leg into this downtrend, so
ES is barcoding. I'm plus 25 times 2 for today so far. Seems indecisive. Welcome back, Darren. Johan said, I'm happy to see you guys. I missed you. Hey, happy to see you also. Thanks for coming back, you know?
appreciate that.
Johan shared an indicator in the Discord chat there. I added a new channel to it, and we have it's called Indicators and Pine Scripts. So if anybody wants to share any indicators they're making, whatnot like that, there, check it out.
I always like seeing the things that people make, partially because I know I can't make them myself, and it just impresses the hell out of me. I'm gonna lock in another 100 here.
Very nice.
See if NQ hits that deviation band at 224.30.
We have previous day low down there at 227.
Can we get there today?
Good question. Took $200 on NQ. Nice job. Johan's cleaning up this morning.
Starting to come up a little bit. Now, do I hold this trade and wait for it to come back down? I might as well. I locked in a couple hundred. I'm good. Oh, I'm glad I did.
Angia said, Darren does things. Hi, good morning, mate. So friendly. Everybody's always saying what's up to each other. Like it. Good community here. Back above midnight open price here.
I got my 200 out of that.
There you go. Nice trade.
Nah, I should have cut it.
Should have captured more.
Yeah, I should have cut that trade around. $23,280. If I didn't have my head up my butt, I probably would have. NQ's getting that little push up, but there's still a bunch of orders underneath, and it still isn't coming up toward VWAP. So
Looks like the buyers are trying to step in here. Some buyer balls coming up on Bookmap here.
I'm not thinking that buying is going to happen. I think it's going to come back down.
Yeah.
Another rejection off of VWAP. It's been in a continuous downtrend. Oil's doing weird shit.
Yeah, oil dipped there, but then forming a big wick on the bottom side.
Again, just toying with VWAP.
Inflation expectations appear to be well anchored Fed tools have no meaningful effect on supply shock.
Got my NQ short in. Where'd the trigger? Oh, I'm at break even right now. So
Getting a bit of a bounce here. Still. Thought for sure it was just going to turn around and print another red candle.
it still may. We're only 1 minute into this one.
Mm-hmm.
His orders down at 23,250.
Yes, I see that.
Starting to print another red.
Wow, Johan took another 400 on NQ. You think you're done for the day? Yeah, sounds like you are doing really good for the day.
I think that laptop is doing you good.
Yeah, you have less to focus on.
Maybe that's your key. Use a smaller screen.
One of those days for me, not going to chase price, but hurts when you can get decent entries. Yeah. Darren sounds like he's trying to be conservative here. Short MES, one contract him at 64.25.
Today is just all scalpy.
Yeah.
Coming back up towards previous day's VWAP again.
Mm-hmm.
Still almost 50 points below New York. If I put anything in here for a short on NQ, I'd want my stop loss at like 375. So like the short that I just got into,
Yeah.
stop loss is up at 375. Size down quite a bit on this. I'm only trading 4 micros.
All right. Just can't seem to figure out what it wants to do. Vigo Forsberg, hey, what's up? How you doing? Not bad, not bad. How are you this morning?
Yeah, I'm going to put my take profit down at 225. Not a huge move, but just close that out.
Yeah.
Not liking the orders coming on the book right now. Took a $180 loss on that. And now I'm going to take a break. Oh.
NGS stalks you everywhere, Vigo. Have a good day, Johan. And Lone Wolf took profit on that. I'm assuming you're still in that short? That oil short? Getting a nice push up here. I knew NQ had a fake dump today. NQ is like that thick girl who doesn't go to the gym but somehow still thick. It's an interesting description.
Yeah, I just heard the description of NQ. That was interesting.
It's like a nature documentary. Well, I tried along there, put my stop into break even after price pushed up a bit and got stopped out for $2.50. No bueno.
No bueno. I don't know if anybody's looking at gold right now. Coming up on a fair value gap and a second deviation band, or I'm sorry, a first deviation band at 4,541.90.
Well, YM's ripping. YM's all the way back above opening price right now.
Wow.
NQ starting to pop too, all the way up to the previous day VWAP. Really nice take of the New York.
Yeah, YM does have a bunch of orders up at the 900 level.
Mm-hmm. I just scalped a pretty nice short there off of that in my 150K Top Step account off of that bearish fair value gap. 263 in that account. So probably leave that account alone now.
Up a couple $100 in it?
Yeah. I'm down 23 in my top 1 futures account. So that's probably what I should be looking at. I took 2 trades on that account so far. I think one was a winner, one was a loser. Oh, 1 break even and 1 small loser.
Lock that out and move on to a new one.
Yep.
Why I'm starting to pull back.
Tapping into the overnight view or the New York view up there. So it looks like we have 10 people watching right now, 7 in YouTube and 3 in X.
Sorry, we'll try and be more entertaining. Why I'm still dropping. It's coming down to the midpoint of that fair value gap.
Quite the rejection there from that bearish fair value gap up at 440. Wish I didn't. I had to take profit, sort of at the lows of that the previous 5-minute candle, and now we ripped right through it. One of those times where I should have just had a stop in profit. I love VWAP. Frozen in time.
Frozen in time again? Good Lord.
No, never. Tim just locked out his trade debate chart. Why'd I close my ES short? Definitely one of those days. You picked the top wick and into the orb mid. Nice. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking right now too. Why did I close that trade? Crude with a nice bounce off the 200 MA. Which time frame are you looking at? Economic Pulse? Oh, that was loud. Birdie.
No idea what kind that is. Should become a bird watcher down here.
Yeah. Good morning, Dad. Yeah, you slept in and then chores. Nice. I messaged him this morning. Hey, Dad. Jonathan Stonks back in the stream here, throwing money around. Another $2 donation. Thank you, sir. Last night, Jonathan Stonks jumped into the chat and donated $9 over three super chats. Spoiling me over here. Thank you.
That is lovely. So Jerome Powell should be optimistic about prospects in the U.S. economy compared to any other economy.
Mm-hmm. Traders erase Fed hike bet and price in chance of cut this year. Yeah.
All right. I'll take it. I just hear a heartbeat.
Yeah.
You checking your blood pressure right now? Has the trading been that hard for you today?
I was throwing out a thanks to Jonathan Stonk's super chat there.
I have a wasp up my sleeve.
Oh my god. That's not a good place for it to go. So we have orders below here on NQ still.
Yeah.
325, 312, 300. And we're pushing down into them.
That YM toying around in the middle of a bullish fair value gap. VWAP is underneath it. Low? AI fears put Microsoft on track for the worst quarter in since 2008. This quarter might be when I buy some Microsoft.
Yeah, could be, right? Man, I wish I just held that short earlier. Hey, Darren? Trump said the U.S. negotiating partner in Iran is Iran's parliament speaker, Galbaf. Hopefully Trump doesn't keep saying stuff. What the heck?
Yeah, well, there's a snowball chance in hell at him keeping his mouth shut about anything.
AHS Futures, how you doing today? This is Sharpie, just changed the handle. Nice. Hey, Sharpie. We're doing good so far. I think everyone's doing relatively good in the chat. We're all mostly green, I think, as far as I know. I'm up to 60 in one account and down 23 in another. So
overall green.
Yep. Weird how NQ is more bearish than ES when looking at the price closes in relation to the VWAP. Well, that probably has to do with YM. Because YM kind of recovered more than the other two anyways. So it's boosting up ES a little bit.
YM will have that effect on ES. I am currently in a YM long.
Oh, nice.
Took it off the rejection of VWAP and the bottom of that fair value gap. Just 10 micros.
Putting in 3 bullish candles in a row on the 1 minute on YM.
Yeah, let's see if it pushes up through the top of this bullish fair value gap and erases the bearish one directly above that. I think it might. Well, it definitely might.
Definitely might.
It definitely could.
It might, could, might. It just might, could.
There's a 100% chance that it may happen. Locking in $100. It erased the bearish fair value gap. Let's see what it does with that deviation band. Oh, boo.
Don't do that.
Come on, get back up there. Oh, son of a bitch. All right, made 120 on that one.
Nice trade, though. Darren said, always more trades. I'm being patient and not going to cause my stupidity for me to chase or tilt. Yeah, good call. Good call. I mean, this price action isn't the best that we've seen in a while. Past the opening, whatever, 15, 20 minutes there. 30 minutes. And then we had this nice sell-off, at the 11:05 candle.
Yeah, it might be time for me to just get off the charts and.
Yeah, we're coming up to our typical end time. I did try that YM long there with you, but I locked it in at $1.50 in profit on 1 micro and got stopped out. So covered my cost and commissions there.
All right. You on a prop account?
Yeah. In the YM there. Yeah. Crude pulled back pretty strongly off of point of control, sort of up at 25. Or sorry, no, what am I looking at? That's Dow. Never mind. My bad. Oh, okay. Yes, we are still trying to push for a new high on crude. Can we talk about risk management? Tim said.
Absolutely. One of my favorite things to talk about.
Nick J, Mustang Trader, also known as the Risk Manager.
I always joke about that. It's like, I'm not really a good trader. I'm just pretty damn good at risk management. So
Looks like all the orders are above now on NQ. Price really can't decide what it's going to do today, though. Definitely range bound. Sort of stuck between midnight open price and 23,400. Sort of 100-point range, it looks like.
So oil hit high of day at 102.87, rejected off of VWAP. Wow. Came right back up, made a lower high, and is now coming off that that second deviation band. And there are orders on oil at 103, 103.20, 105. There are 98 orders sitting at $125 a barrel.
Wow.
That doesn't make me feel good in my tummy tum.
Right. Doesn't make me feel good about the next time I got to fill up gas.
Makes me want to go and buy one of them electric cars. It doesn't.
Net zero agenda. Adam Daz, hey.
Of course. I have a 50K Lucid account, $2,000 in drawdown. Is it straight to funded or is it an eval account? That question is very importante.
Maybe he got busy with the customer. Hey, Tim, if you're there, he was just asking if it's straight to funded or an evaluation account. Oh, eval. And you're only going to trade MES.
All right, so a couple of silly questions. How long have you been trading? And do you always trade MES?
I'll be back 1 sec, sorry.
Six months, no, usually trade NQ. All right, so price on NQ is a lot more unpredictable than it is on MES, at least for me. You have to have a wider stop loss. You can get chopped up really, really quickly in NQ contracts. MES, with the $2,000 drawdown on an eval account, you shouldn't be risking more than, at the maximum, $150 per trade. The $150 risk doesn't mean that you need to let it go all the way to your stop loss. If you can cut a loser early, why wouldn't you? When you see the saw going into your finger, don't keep sawing. Just get it out of there as quickly as possible. That doesn't mean it's not going to go into drawdown a little bit, but you'll start noticing that you'll get used to MES and you'll see where the movement's going to go. So $150 for a stop loss on those accounts to begin with. Put in an OCO order so that way you're actually taking profits. And if you're trading an eval, just don't be in a rush to pass it and get funded. Put in your orders, have a goal of $200 to $300 a day, and don't worry about making the maximum amount of money on each trade. negative RR is not necessarily a bad thing if you've got a high win rate. And just honestly stack tiny little wins over and over and over again. When you see bigger movements, you can add into them. So if you are into MES with 3 micros and you have a $150 stop loss set, by the time you add into that, you don't need to add another 3. You can add 1, you can add 2, you can add 5. That's discretionary. But when you add into it, you should be able to pull your stop loss up into a profitable area. So that's what I had my nephew do, was take 1 micro, hold it for the duration of the trade, and close it. And that's it. No add-ins, no taking profits, no nothing. Or I'm sorry, no sizing out of a position. Just doing 1 micro. And it seems to work really well for him. So $150 stop loss. You can take more than 12 trades on a $2,000 drawdown. 15. Shit, I'm trying to do math here. It's not working. It's like 12 to 14 trades on a $2,000 worth of drawdown. So if you lose 12 trades in a row, that means you went on tilt for the day, and you need to learn to lock yourself out and stop trading when you're doing that.
Currently inverting a bearish fair value gap here at 375 area.
What are you looking at?
NQ. If we get an inversion here, definitely thinking longs, maybe all the way back to the opening price or IB high. Pretty strong take of the VWAP here also.
MES is looking like it's getting a little bit of lift as well.
Oil's getting a little pullback here also. So hey, things are kind of lining up for a long potentially. 30 seconds on this candle. See if we can't invert this guy.
ES is printing orders up above. Some larger volume buy balls on there.
She's pushing up too quick here.
Sorry, I got it for you.
We got a previous day VWAP and 200 EMA above.
So I just took 6 micros on my MES. Priced at 64.41.
When would you move stop loss into profit? Is what Tim asked. But I know you're a little predisposed in the trade, so
it depends on the trade.
Excuse me, sorry.
If you're coming up to a point where it generally will stall out or turn around on you, like if it's coming up toward VWAP or a deviation band, if you use EMAs, the 9 and the 21 are great for scalping. If it's coming towards one of those areas, start pulling your stop loss to cover your costs and commissions. Don't necessarily close it out. If it's a high volume and there's a lot of movement in your direction, cover your costs and commissions. And if it goes on a runner, then you continue to trail it up. But those key levels are great places to start putting your stop losses. First to cover costs and commissions, then at, say, the fair value gap that you've crossed through, or a point of control, or an EMA, whatever it is that you're using for indication to get into and out of a trade is a good place to put a stop loss. So right now, I'm in this MES long. I don't remember what my average price was. 6 contracts at 64.39.96 is what it says. So I'm up $218. I could either move my stop loss up to cover costs and commissions, which is what I'm going to do. So I put it up to $31 in profit. Now, ES is above a fair value gap. It's heading towards a deviation band though. So I'm just going to watch this with my finger on the exit button and wait for it to react to that deviation band. If it starts pulling down off it, I'll close a trade. If it pushes through it with any volume, I'll add to it and move my stop loss up.
You said I use a 3-minute chart, move stop loss up to the previous candle closure.
That's one way to do it. It depends on how big those candles are too, and what the wick sizes on them are.
$383 previous hour high if it holds.
So 3-minute candle. Yeah. Dave, you mind if I pull up my chart real quick?
Yeah,
here?
sure.
So for this trade, I went in somewhere like right around here. The close was just after this started to reject off of this deviation band. I'm not getting into anything in this area. We've got a fair value gap, 2 fair value gaps overlapping each other. This is not my playground. So bounce off of VWAP, was coming up, ended up taking a scalp on this because of there was a previous fair value gap here on a 5-minute chart. But if you're on the 3, here's a VWAP. Here's a bounce. Here's a bounce. Here's a bounce. Here's your first deviation band. It made it halfway there, up to it, and up to it. So you can close it when it's halfway there. You take this bounce off of VWAP on a confirmation candle. So it bounced here, came back down, rejected off it again. Third candle, another rejection off of VWAP. Your entry would be at the close of this candle. So you got an entry at 64.27. You can exit on the pullback. You can hold it for however long you feel comfortable. If it's in a, well, this I wouldn't, because it was in a strong downtrend. I would have closed this off after maybe 10 points if I was lucky. So candle closes here at 26. Yeah, I'd have closed it on the pullback on this candle. Never made that 10 points. Same thing here. Rejection off of VWAP, comes back up, comes down, rejects off it twice. This candle closes, enter on the next one. Follow it up. Barely any pullback on this closure. Barely any pullback on this closure. Hit the deviation band. Probably would have closed it there. But for each one of these, so you got 1, 2, 3 deviations. It closes here.
Sharpie's long at 380. Nice.
Stop loss can go on this candle closure to previous candles close. On this candle closure, the previous candles close. This one closed here. Yeah, it would have stopped you out in this one, but take your profits when you can. Take the money and run.
Where is Terrence anyways these days?
What's that?
Terrence, remember our Hawaii guy, take the money and run.
That helped, Tim. Sorry, I'm not very good at splaining things.
That's a good splain.
Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
It did hold, and I'm in a little lower, 380, 410 to 435, high day TP. Nice. Tim learns better visual. Thanks for sharing your chart.
Anytime. Again, it went up to the top of the fair value gap, which is right near the deviation band. Rejection off of that. You got another fair value gap that just recently printed. The midpoint on that is at 441. I'd still wait for a deeper pullback because it's consistently had deeper pullbacks.
Yeah. What VWAP and deviation band indicator are you using?
I'm using the VWAP intraday.
Oh, is that the that one that you just were looking at the other day? The
Yeah,
VWAP?
the one that Mike pulled up.
Yeah.
I also use the Traders Post Midnight VWAP. Maybe. Huh.
What's this one? Is this your Traders Post one?
The Traders Post one is perfectly overlapping this one.
Oh, gotcha. I think he keeps electronic trading hours going. Tim.
Not always.
Not
I
always.
am right now, but I don't always keep the electronic trading hours open. Sometimes I'll do the regular trading hours. Regular trading hours, it's just bouncing between VWAP and deviation band. Yeah, I got nothing here. I'm gonna go grab some more coffee.
All right. Tim said, "Be right back." One TP out. Nice job there, Sharpie. It's so weird. I don't know how I'm gonna call you your name now. I'm gonna call you Futures, I guess. Starting to rip on NQ here, guys. Up to 23,440 area. Geez, your second TP almost got hit there. Hey, Sharpie, like a tick or two away on that last candle. Are you back, Nick? Nick's still getting his coffee, I guess. Did not feel you. Yeah, that was so close. Like 2 or 3 ticks from your TP there. Oh, Nick's camera went blank here.
Well, hello.
Oh, there you go. And he's back.
My front too.
What's his price doing here?
You asking me?
Yeah. Are we looking to go long or what? I don't know. Could be in the range. Could just be going lower here in a sec.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see. do have orders at 35 on ES. So oh, look at that. Right at VWAP. Ain't that a shocker?
Bounced at VWAP.
No, we got orders at VWAP. 116 of them on ES. I am tempted to go long on the mid-range and this fair value gap, but I think I'm going to hold out for a minute.
Yeah. Ooh, crude's ripping up right now. Just taking the highs there. Swept the highs by a couple little ticks. 102.86 right now. I never checked before oil and NQ are doing opposite. Oh, so you stopped out on the remainder of that trade? Obviously in the money? My dad said, can you move the right side screen boundary to the left so it's visible? You want to see? I mean, I can change the layout of the like that.
Is that what you're looking for?
Well, that's definitely more clear for sure. Yeah, oil's still trying to take out the highs here.
Yeah, NQ and oil always seem to be doing the opposite. That's why I've been pulling oil up for the past couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a big spike in oil, I'm generally going to get ready to exit a position if I'm long.
Yeah. They are pushing it up above the high, the recent high. 102.92 here. 103 in the sights. So we had another party called the New Democratic Party, NDP, in Canada, and they just had their leadership race, and one person won. But man, you should see the people that were kind of like talking on. It went viral because they're just so they got like these equity cards, they call them, and basically like if you're transgender or a minority person, you can use your card to skip to the front of the line to be the next person to talk, and then you have to say your gender. So like I'm like they come up and they're like I'm he, they, and anyways, it was just such a weird event, probably one of the weirdest events I've ever seen. They just can't even organize their the convention. I'm like wondering how the heck are they going to how the heck are they going to run the country if they can't even organize this little convention?
Was it not organized, or was it just the cards that they were giving out to minorities?
Well, it's just the like it just was like kind of, yeah, it was lack of organization. You know, it was has to do with the cards that they're giving out, and then they have like 4 lines of people that are talking, and then, you know, it's supposed to be, I don't know, a question, or then the other one's supposed to be a response, and then the chairperson was getting mad because they said Madam Chair, and then she's like, hey, I'm they them, like not a, so just call me by chair. Yeah. So I don't know.
Again, shit that is very important to a small minority of people, and I get that it is important to them.
Yeah.
And I'm all for, you know, people having their voice heard.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's true.
But get your shit together, people.
Yeah.
Try and run a convention or a Q&A or whatever with something resembling organization.
Yeah, of course. And that's why I was like, geez, how can these guys, they can barely keep this convention orderly. How can they like run the country, you know? If they're trying to, there's no chance they're going to win, you know, take control of the government, but and they want everything government, hey? They want everything, banks, government, groceries, government, everything just controlled by government. So wow, crude really ripping, eh? Definitely a nice short there. As oil's ripping here up to 103.32 now. Savage.
Just put in a 6 micro MES short.
Yeah, she's looking pretty bearish. I hear Frank barking away out there. He's probably saying, "Hey, Dad, bring me some food."
Probably.
So you have your desktop right out in the backyard there?
It's on the deck out front.
Oh, it's out front. Oh, you're okay. Gotcha. I couldn't tell. Can't really tell if you're in the front yard or the backyard, but
Around here, it doesn't matter. It's all jungle.
Nice.
I mean, the swimming pool's over there. There's a table and chairs with an umbrella over there. But then there's mango trees, starfruit trees, banana, soursop.
Nice.
So it could be the backyard. I should have waited a minute before I got into this short.
Still looking pretty bearish.
Crude doing now.
Especially the 1 hour chart.
Shit. Heading for 104.
Yeah. I thought 103 was going to be some resistance there, but it just blasting right through it here.
Yes, as I got orders down at 420. $412.50's got a couple hundred orders.
Oil 103.53 right now.
Oh, it came down a little.
Yeah.
Just a titch. Showing a little bit of resistance right here.
Yeah. Oil's getting a little bit of a pullback here. 103.44 now. What did we peaked out at? 103.88.
Got some equally, ES is pretty equally weighted above and below.
Orders above and below, yeah.
So I may be cutting this and taking a little loss.
Yeah, bouncing a bit here.
Oil's starting to come down a little bit. 103.32. I want to see if ES rejects off of VWAP on this candle.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Bit of a key area for sure.
yeah, I think I'm leaving this in for a minute.
Yeah, finding some resistance there at that VWAP.
Resistance at VWAP, it hit the midpoint of that fair value gap. Did create a lower high on the last, 20 minutes.
NQ closed sort of right on the overnight VWAP there.
That's what I'm wanting. Still looking at that 64.20 level.
Sure, been pretty choppy in this range here, though. Not really breaking out either way.
Look, Lone Wolf. Bulls are trying to push, but who will win?
Yeah.
Boo. That's all I got. Boo.
Blah.
Oh, that number went green for like half a second. Getting a few more orders printing below.
Yeah, we got some down at 262 on NQ and then some up at 350 right now. So a little bit of a mixed bag, but it seems like more orders are, the heavier orders are below.
Feel like I've been sitting in this trade for far too long.
Yeah. Well, you're up $70 there. So that's nice.
$70, I can go to a soda and get a snack. Somebody's trying to move this price up. 550 orders just came on at 64.35.
Oh.
And it looks like it's a big old mess of algo orders.
Just trying to suck it up.
So now, because of that, I'm going to pull my stop loss down to a break even.
Pretty choppy here. So it's trying to
Stopped
bounce
out for like $40.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, hey, profit is
Hey.
profit, right?
Yeah. Bro looks so ready to flatten that trade. You can say that again. Sitting in that damn trade for far too long for minimal reward.
It's a new 4-hour open. Hey, Vigo.
Ooh.
Hey, thanks for that comment there, Tim. I will win with Dave and Nick's help. I hope it's true.
Yeah, me too. I think I might be done for the day.
Yeah, I'm leaning that way too. Here.
Can't do any worse than I'm doing. Oh, trust me, you can do a lot worse.
Yeah, it's easy to make mistakes. You can prove it with crayon and what? What's that?
Construction paper.
Construction paper, yeah.
Prove it with an Etch-a-Sketch if I needed to. Prove it with just one tilt day.
Yeah.
Oh. Excuse me. All right. On that note, I'm green for the day. I'm just going to stay that way. No need getting into anything else.
Thanks for hanging out.
Oh, thank you,
We all
Dave.
appreciate you.
I don't know about all that, but
we do. The guy with the blue shirt's Dave. The guy with the black I love VWAP is Nick. Vigo.
I'm the older one. I'm the older gentleman on the stream.
Not by much though.
A couple of minutes.
Hitting the deviation band, says Tim.
Oh, yeah. So watch this level. There have been rejections off the deviation bands all day. But which band is it going to go to?
Yeah.
Looking at the book map, I would say 64.14. That looks like a good deviation band if you're still in a short. But I said it earlier, I'm not taking any more trades. I'm green for the day. So yeah. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bright and early. You streaming tonight, Dave?
No, probably tomorrow night.
You're gonna get some sleep.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, excuse me.
So,
I think I need to go take a nap.
coconuts are calling you.
Nah, man, you don't sleep directly under the coconut trees unless they're on an angle. It's funny how many people think that coconuts are those little round balls that you buy in the grocery store that are labeled as coconuts. When they come off the trees, they're yay big with a giant piece of fruit around them. Actually. That's a coconut.
Yeah. But the rest of it is gone off of the coconut, right? So far.
What's that? Yeah, when you go to buy them, all of this stuff is gone. This thing weighs like 3.5 pounds.
Wow, yeah. That could be a bit of a brick to the dome if you ever saw one, hey?
More people get killed by coconuts every year than sharks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts, especially when you're on the beach down here and you see a family of tourists sitting directly under a coconut tree and little kids running around just like, no. Just
where's
move.
your steel umbrella? Well,
oh wow, that thing is thick. Yeah. 3.5 pound nut.
And you said, yeah, Vigo, he sure is living in his paradise.
Yeah, man, I trade for a living. I'm not gonna live somewhere that I don't like. I can do this shit from pretty much anywhere. So why would I live in a place like Canada?
No offense.
Get snowed on. I love Canada in the summer.
For like
every place I've been in Canada, it's great. Canadians are lovely people. I like the Midwest United States. I like the East Coast. I like Arizona. But the way shit is right now, I'm not staying. Where are you located? I'm in Costa Rica. In Montezuma.
Ouch to Dave, yeah. It rains 8 months out of the year here.
Yeah,
at least where I live, there's not as much snow.
Yeah, that's true. I was living in Detroit, so wow, freaking cold. Put it this way, yesterday when I parked my truck in the shade,
yeah,
temperature registered at 99 degrees.
Whoa.
When it was in the sun, it was 104.
That's a hot dog.
Yesterday, Detroit was 50 degrees.
Whew.
Happy spring. At least you don't live in that one Norway city that rains 250 out of 365 days a year.
Yeah.
Just that sounds like chronic depression to me.
Vigo's not sure he'd like it that hot. He's from the north.
You know what? I mean, people around here don't wear much clothes. I can tell you that.
Shorts and t-shirt.
If that. You walk down the street in Santa Teresa, it's the dudes are wearing shorts, no shirt, flip-flops maybe. Most of the women are just wearing a bikini walking down the street.
Mm-hmm.
There's no like you go into restaurants, grocery stores, anything like that. They don't have that whole no shirt, no shoes, no service nonsense because their business would just fail.
Everybody's no shoot, no yeah, no shoes, no shirt, no. Everyone's getting serviced.
Yeah. In all honesty,
you did the same thing in Taiwan, didn't you? Yeah.
Tim, you're goddamn right wearing my Speedo. I get the best tan lines ever. You should see my hairy white ass. Nah, not into the Speedos. They're I don't really want to be walking around wearing a budgie smuggler. That's what the Australians call them anyway. So
yeah, Speedos are pretty common in the UK, I think. We don't see them very often here in Canada. At least around where I live, anyways.
No, don't you guys go like swimming in parkas and shit?
Yeah, well, we're always wearing full shorts, like down to your knees, probably.
I love it, Tim. Yuck. Vigo. Yum. Sorry, I didn't want to put that image in your head, but kind of glad it's there now.
Same in Sweden. I don't think I've ever seen anyone in a Speedo swimwear. Is it a little too cold?
Yeah, the average temperature of the ocean here is like 80 degrees. 70, it's like 75 to 81 degrees.
Oh, toasty, eh?
When it's 102 out and you walk into 78-degree water, it's refreshing.
Yeah, I bet. Feels a little cold.
It'll cool you off. You get out of the water, you're covered in salt. You go lay under a palm tree and in the shade. Nah, it just looks so fucking whack.
General supported standard. At least we're not ginger and can be in the sun, right?
Man, I saw this poor young woman walking down the street, bright red hair, pale skin and freckles. Well, it would have been pale if it wasn't such a lovely shade of red.
Yeah.
Oh, the only thing I could think was she's gonna end up in a hospital if she doesn't get into the shade quickly.
Lather up that sunscreen there.
Oh no, I'm not hating on the gingers. I just want to give them sun umbrellas when I see them down here. I'm Italian and never worn sunscreen in my life. When I first got here, I was wearing sandals for like 2 days straight. Went to the beach, didn't take my sandals off because I was just walking on the beach, and I
Yeah.
had tan lines from those sandals from being out there, and I don't know, for an hour a day.
Yeah.
But it went from like, Italian in Michigan, no sun for 3 years straight, to dark brown with these goofy looking tan lines.
Good problems. Good problems.
Yeah, bring a sunbrella around to give to the needing gingers. Exactly.
Donate the sunbrellas to protect the local population that are visitors.
What's really cool down here, though, especially in this area, you go to the beach at night, and you get a flashlight with a red light. And during nesting season, you can watch sea turtles coming up onto the shore, digging out their nests, laying their eggs, and going back out in the ocean.
Really? Yeah, that's cool. What time of year does that happen?
It happens in the rainy season, starts around, I believe it's August. Don't quote me on that, but that's when I think it starts. Yeah, I'm living in National Geographic. I had to catch a scorpion in a coffee cup day before yesterday. Thing skittered out from under my bed.
Oh my god. Are those like very highly poisonous or just kind of a little bit poisonous?
Now, if you're allergic to them, it'll fuck you up a little bit, but if you're not allergic to them, it's like getting stung by a pretty large wasp.
Okay.
But the wasps here are absolutely insane. The one that went up my shirt.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, I wasn't really all that worried about it.
Yeah. You're kind of just
they
like,
irritate you because they tickle the shit out of you. Every morning when I first come out here, as the sun's coming up, like 5 or 6 wasps will come, land on my feet, just tickle me, and then I have to keep moving my feet around to get rid of them.
Mm-hmm. Tickle.
Yeah, pretty much. But literally, they land on my keyboard. I just put my finger under them. They land and flick them. They fly away. They come back 10 minutes later looking for, I don't know, company, a conversation, something.
Are they pretty big or what?
Some of them are, 1.5 inches long. The ones over here, that they actually have a nest on my gutter. 4 millimeters.
Bros living in National Geographic.
Yeah. I got howler monkeys in the tree behind me. What's that?
Nat Geo life.
Yeah. I got howler monkeys in the tree behind me. Macaws that are flying overhead every single morning.
Macaws are a certain type of bird?
Yeah. Big red, yellow, and blue birds with really long tails that are noisy as hell and obnoxious.
Oh, really?
Love them. But the parrots.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you all got pigeons.
Yeah.
Where you are.
Yeah.
Here, that's the parrots.
Oh, really?
Parrots and parakeets instead of pigeons.
They deliver messages.
No, I don't think so.
Old school messengers.
Tim, anytime. I hope it does help.
Yeah, you're welcome.
If you want to, Tim, send me a message on the Discord, and if you have all of your trades recorded, we can go over them for a few and just see what it is that you're doing, where you're moving, your stops, when you're taking your profits and stuff, and go over it with you for half an hour, 45 minutes, and see if anything sticks out. Yeah, Vigo, those things are loud and obnoxious. They actually sound like what I would imagine a pterodactyl sounds like.
Really? Interesting.
They're not as bad as the howler monkeys because those things go for 45 minutes straight.
Really? Just howling away. Obviously, that's where they get their name from.
Well, yeah. Every time a motorcycle goes by, they yell at it. And everyone here rides motorcycles.
Interesting, eh? Hey, motorbike, stop. Which city is it? Economic is asking. What city is it?
Montezuma.
Montezuma, nice. I think I went on a ride called Montezuma's Revenge in Disneyland.
Oh, I was going to say, in what, your bathroom? No, you can drink the water here. There's a well out back. The ocean's about a quarter mile that way. Quarter mile, no. About 3 miles that way. It must be a Fiesta. Yeah. Watch out for the capuchins. Anybody who comes down here to visit me, watch out for the capuchins.
Really? Yeah.
So, in some of the areas where mostly the tourists are, those monkeys will steal your phone, your purse, your snacks, and take them up a tree, and then you have to bribe them with bananas or fruit or something for them to give them back.
Really?
Yep.
Smart, eh?
Yeah, they ain't stupid.
Using robbery to their advantage.
The areas where it's mostly locals, though,
Mm-hmm.
they don't come anywhere near you. They'll just stay up in the trees and eat their nuts and fruit and stuff and stare at you.
They know better because the locals will whoop their asses, or what?
No, they just don't feed them.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
People around here are not cruel to any animals. Very like all the Ticos. I think honestly, if you were to smack one of the stray dogs or kick a cat or punch a monkey,
Yeah.
I have a pretty good feeling you'd get your ass beat in about a heartbeat.
Well, Jonathan Stone's in the chat again with another $5 tip. Hey, thank you so much, bro. Jeez, this guy's been blowing us out of the water here with tips. Appreciate you. Thanks for that. It's quite a few tips here between the last couple of days. So thank you so much, Jonathan. I was telling him yesterday.
Jonathan must be making some money watching you.
Yeah, well, he took a $3,500 payout or something. He said,
Nice.
Yeah, so good for him. But really, it's not necessary to tip like that, but we appreciate it. Thank you.
I looked at my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I actually have like 73 followers.
Nice.
Surprised
you know, the
shit
first
out of
100 is the hardest. Once you get past the first 100, it starts to pick up.
If you're still looking at MES, Tim, if you're still here, I wouldn't be taking any shorts right now. And that is just me, but sitting at that 64.20 level, all those orders got eaten up. There was a bounce off of 64.20, coming back up towards that first deviation band, and then you've got your bearish fair value gaps are all above it. I would wait until at least VWAP or bearish fair value gap 436, 437. Vigo's been eating a lot of hot dogs.
Not hot dog today. Yeah, must be eating too many hot dogs. You're like, I'm sick of hot dogs. Too many.
Have some pizza instead.
Pizza sounds good right about now.
I think I'm gonna have a smoke and a beer.
Yeah, it's that time. Off the charts. Lots of hot dogs for many
There
days.
were a lot of hot dogs for many days now. Ooh. Eating nothing but hot dogs. It reminds me of a thing that I read. It said that 1 in 10 men are gay. And I read that and I started thinking about it and I was like, isn't just 1 in 1 man gay?
Touche.
I was bartending at a festival, just like volunteering.
Yeah.
And the town that I was in, it's a very, very, it's actually the most culturally diverse city on the planet. So it's called Hamtramck, and there's a big Muslim population, and it's like Polish and Russian and Bosnian, and there's Sikhs living there, Pakistanis, Bangladeshi. Just everyone lives in this town, and it is such a small town. It's like 4 square miles.
Mm-hmm.
But they have a Labor Day festival, and I was bartending there, and we were one of the. It started raining, so the barbecue place had trays of sausages and all this like pulled pork.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And one of the Muslim guys, a couple of Muslim guys were walking by, and I was like, "Hey, you want some pork sausage?" They're like, "We're Muslim." I said, "How about a beer?" And the look on their face when they realized I was joking, they came over and were just like hanging out with me. Nice. And then I see 2 guys walking by holding hands, and I was like, "Hey, you guys look like sausage eaters. Come over here."
What did they say about that?
Oh, they laughed their asses off. They came over. I was like, "Hey, we got all this stuff because the barbecue place got rained out.
Yeah,
buy a beer, get a free sausage or a pulled pork sandwich or something." Just they're like, "Oh, hell yeah!" They ended up bringing over like a whole group of people and just like, yeah, it was a fun time.
Nice.
Is Montezuma in Costa Rica? Yes, it is. There's another one in Texas. There's one in California. There's one in Mexico. But this is the good one.
Did I just hear a wasp again there?
What's that?
I thought I just heard a wasp. Like it sounded like
probably. There's a chainsaw going way off in the distance, so that may have been what you heard. But there are 3 wasps floating around above my computer, so.
Yeah, it sounded like a wasp. It was like
typical. All right, we got orders on ES up at 64.30. I'll be back.
My dad gave us a like. Hey, we got 8 today. Thank you. We're getting tips. We're getting likes. Having a good stream here. Hanging out, chatting right now. So thanks for being here, everybody.
Yeah. It's the end of the workday. Smoking a beer.
There you go. Nice. So did you do a bunch of bartending over the years, Nick?
Me? Absolutely not. I bartended like 3 times in my life. I just did it at this festival because they needed somebody to just serve beer, and that was about it. I can hand you a beer. I can pour beer from a keg. I've drank enough of it in my life, so.
Yeah.
Today, it's Imperial. Vigo's about to decimate this pizza. Nice.
Decimate it.
Still all those orders on ES up at 64.25. S&P rises 11.14 points.
Really?
That's what the news is telling me.
Huh.
Since when?
Yeah, when did that happen?
Oh, since Friday's close.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, because of the recovery overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, those numbers can be a little misleading if you don't get the right context, right?
Yep.
Like, am I looking at the wrong chart here right now, or like?
Wow, when you turn on the electronic trading hours, this chart looks stupid.
Yeah.
Here, check this shit out.
Lone Wolf's up $60 on MCL today. Nice.
See you later, Angie.
Later, Angie. See you tomorrow.
Everybody's saying bye to Angie.
Yeah, she's friendly.
Made another 20 off an oil short. Nice.
Nice job. Nice job. $102.91 on oil right now.
Where'd all the candles go on this?
Oh, weird. Did you hit the on the top of the chart there? There's that like little candle button beside the time. That's weird.
Did the market just crash? What the hell's going on here?
I don't think so.
They hit the circuit breakers? Whoa, that's weird.
Sounds kind of like a
I
question.
mean, it's showing current price right over here. 64.18, 64.17.
Did you refresh it?
There we go. Thanks, Dave. You're a genius.
When in doubt, restart. Refresh. Yeah.
Oh, that's the H contract. What the hell is it giving me an H? Why are the H contracts still even showing up on here?
Trading view is a little bit slow on that aspect.
So if anybody wants to come down and help me pick some mangoes, feel free.
Yeah, I'd love to head down there. That'd be sweet. Maybe in a couple months when my mom gets back from her vacation, maybe then I can look at trying to get away.
Do it. Come down and stream with me.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Hang out in an outdoor office.
Ooh.
Couple of months, it will be the rainy season, so the perfect time to trade outside. I'd love to bike there, but the Atlantic Ocean is in the way. I mean, yeah, that's a little bit of an issue there, buddy.
You can't just jump it? Possible long setup here?
Yeah, it depends on what it does with this VWAP. Let's see.
Finding some trouble here at the
9's under the 21 EMA.
Above 307 entry, but 288 need to hold. TP at 380. 288 needs to hold. Yeah. Kind of a doji candle there on that previous 5-minute candle.
Looking at MNQ.
Yeah. Well, 388 did not really hold there. Maybe 380 is going to hold. 280, sorry. Not really liking that candle, though. That's a pretty big wick to the top side. Buyers are still kind of holding that, trying to hold that level, the 275, 280 level. 3-minute candle need to close above 307. Yeah. Oil's at 103.17 right now.
Low is 62.
One p.m. candle here.
There you go, Mr. Stewart.
Yeah, I switched the layout around there too.
Yeah. All right, Doc. Well, I am going to get out of here now.
Sounds good.
As always, it's been a pleasure. Thanks, everyone, for watching.
Yeah, pleasure's all ours.
And I will see you bright and early in the morning.
Sounds good.
And have a good one.
Okay, see you, Nick. On that note, guys, let's just wrap it up. Thanks so much. Good to see y'all. Let's go through the list here. Jonathan Stonks, thanks for the tips there. Appreciate that. Tim Core, Lone Wolf, Angia, Economic Pulse, Darren Does Things, Vigo, my dad, Johan, Sharpie, AHS Futures, the Hawkflies, Chintan, Kaylin, G Ruck, also known as Darren, Adam Daz, and Q4 Pilot. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thanks so much. See you guys tomorrow morning for Market Open. And good luck out there. Stay safe and have a good day. See you guys. Peace out.